In the NFL Draft 2000, the Oakland Raiders select Sebastian Janikowski, kicker, Florida State.
So, the first major curveball of the 2000 draft. Sebastian Janikowski, the Polish powder keg. That kick from Florida State. The same team that drafted Ray Guy in the first round at punter, and he went on to be arguably the best punter ever. I mean, when they've done it right.
Play with Brett Favre, but they're pretty good guys moving along. And I heard the Packers, and maybe a surprise.
Maybe a pass rusher. Maybe someone like a Jamal Reynolds. Who knows?
Just like that.
With the 10th choice in the 2001 draft, the Green Bay Packers select Jamal Reynolds, defensive end from Florida State.
Well, even though, and Mort, you know this, you talked about it, we talked about it.
Greg, every year the NFL draft is full of twists and turns and a lot of surprises. But this year, things seem to go as planned. Well, that was until the hometown Bengals selected.
With the 10th choice in the 2002 draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Levi Jones, tackle from Arizona State.
They're the Bengals.
Whoa, that's a whoa. It's a curveball.
While the initial reaction from the folks at ESPN was far from positive, some further investigation showed...
And so they just turned in their pick.
Yeah, you snooze, you lose. Classic rhyme.
So the Jaguars turned in their pick, and that is how they wound up drafting Byron Leftwich. And according to the NFL rules, now the Vikings could just do their thing. But the Panthers also were watching what happened, and they had the next pick, so they immediately turned their pick in and took Jordan Gross.
With the first choice in the 2004 NFL Draft, the San Diego Chargers select Eli Manning, quarterback, Mississippi.
Well, a moment that he's dreamt about, that Peyton has lived, and Archie as the number 2 pick overall in 71 was as close to, is not quite at this moment what he might have thought. However,
Well, here's the thing about this. Is in speaking with Archie...
okay, wait a minute, hold on, Mort. Classy move. He's holding up a Charger jersey. Let's notice that.
In visiting with Archie...
With the first selection in the 2005 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Alex Smith, quarterback, Utah. With the first selection in the 2006 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Mario Williams, defensive end, North Carolina State.
Well, somebody's got to tell Mario it's his turn to walk up to the stage. There you go, Mario.
Maybe he's still shocked that he was the first pick.
I think Mario's shocked he's got about $26 million he didn't have yesterday.
No question.
So there he
Okay, with the third pick in the 2007 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select left tackle Joe Thomas, Wisconsin.
So Brady Quinn quenches his thirst because it may be a while for him back there in the green room now. Next few teams do not have a need at quarterback. And there is Joe Thomas.
With the first pick in the 2008 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Jake Long, Sr., Michigan.
And there he comes, Jake Long, the first overall pick of the 2008 draft, kicking things off here.
Receivers, and Al's a height, weight, speed guy.
With the seventh pick in the 2009 NFL Draft, the Oakland Raiders select Darius Hayward Bay, wide receiver, Maryland.
Talk to me, Mike Mayock. Talk to me.
I took him in my mock draft, even though I've got him rated as a late one, because that is a classic Al Davis pick. He's a height, weight, speed guy, the fastest guy at the
5th NFL Draft. Tim Tebow is on the phone in his house with the Denver Broncos, and he is going to be, after all is said and done, a first-round pick out of Florida in the NFL Draft, and he is going to be joining Josh McDaniels' group with Brady Quinn and Kyle Orton and Tim Tim Tebow is going to be a Denver Bronco and a first-round pick.
A winner will emerge from the two quarterbacks.
The quarterback, because he's a good quarterback. Here comes the commissioner.
Let's hear the words that few people thought would ever be heard on the first night of an NFL draft.
Baltimore has traded the 25th pick to Denver. And with the 25th pick in the 2010 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Tim Tebow, quarterback, Florida.
And congratulations to that young man who did not lose his composure one bit as he was picked apart limb from limb, figuratively, at the combine, and not throwing there, and of course the Senior Bowl. But he's a first-round draft choice, all said and done, Mike.
Congratulations to Tim Tebow. 6'2 3/4. Washington and Minnesota are both thinking about coming up to Dallas, or excuse me, Minnesota be thinking coming up ahead of Washington with Dallas.
With the 8th pick in the 2011 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Jake Locker, quarterback, Washington.
Now we have our first shocker of the draft. Jake Locker is the second quarterback taken. Not Blaine Gabbert. Jake Locker goes 8th overall to the Titans. Mike Mayock, you have the stage.
I'm going to tell you right now, first round tools, accuracy in the pocket, and awareness are his issues. Now, when you watch Locker, you get the good with the bad. Here's the zone read. He reads correctly, pulls it.
First round choice since Dwight Freeney.
With the 22nd pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Brandon Weeden, quarterback, Oklahoma State.
And there you have it.
They got their tailback at pick number 3. They came back and picked up quarterback, 28 years old, Brandon Weeden from Oklahoma State. He can make all the throws. People are concerned about his age at 28 years old. Let me show you this kid.
Oakland Raiders have traded the 3rd pick to the Miami Dolphins. With the 3rd pick in the 2013 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Deion Jordan, defensive end, Oregon.
So it wasn't for Lane Johnson. It's Deion Jordan, the Oregon Duck, whose former college coach is now on the clock in Philadelphia. He is now going to South.
Crossing his fingers, hoping somebody else.
With the 22nd pick in the 2014 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Johnny Manziel, quarterback, Texas A&M.
This is better than the movie Draft Day. I'm telling you. I like the fact Cleveland came back up and got the young.
With the Tampa Bay Buccaneers pick.
With the 1st pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Jameis Winston, quarterback, Florida State.
So after all that has been said and done and tape grinded and questions about character and on-field acumen, and what this young man really chosen in the top 10 in consecutive drafts since 96, 97. But yet here it is for them in 2016.
With the 10th pick in the 2016 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Eli Apple, defensive back, Ohio State.
Wow. Well, I mean, the headline writes itself, the Big Apple. And Eli's going to New York with another Eli, obviously.
Now, understand that Vernon Hargraves is still knocked away at the last second.
With the 2nd pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Mitchell Trubisky, quarterback, North Carolina. pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Baker Mayfield, quarterback, Oklahoma.
And yea, verily, this party is underway, people. Baker Mayfield, from a walk-on at Texas Tech, couldn't get on the field, walked on to Oklahoma.
With the 6th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Daniel Jones, quarterback, Duke.
So they do love a quarterback, and it's the kid from Duke. Daniel Jones is coming to New York, and obviously they know what it's like to get a Cutcliffe-type product in their house. Obviously, Cutcliffe is a Manning family teacher in a way, obviously, and Cutcliffe is sending Daniel
for Green Bay, so let's find out what the Packers are going to do. Again, they moved up in a trade here with Miami. Miami will only have 2 first-round picks. Here is Green Bay. Let's find out where they go.
You've been waiting all night for this. Let's go. The Miami Dolphins have traded the 26th pick to the Green Bay Packers. With the 26th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Jordan Love, quarterback, Utah State.
Okay, this is fascinating because I believe Aaron Rodgers is the same age as Brett Favre was in 2005 when they selected Aaron Rodgers in the first round, stunning Brett Favre. And you have to wonder how stunned Aaron Rodgers might be that a quarterback is going 26th overall when Aaron Rodgers went 24th overall in the 2005 draft. But there you have the 4th quarterback in the first round, and this was a guy who was a late bloomer. You see there, 5'6", 130 when he entered high school. He's now 6'3", 224 pounds, and he broke the records.
Strictly needs in Cincinnati. We will find out right now. Here comes Roger Goodell with pick number 5.
With the 5th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Jamar Chase, wide receiver, LSU.
Wow. Look, he's a terrific player. Let's start with that, Booger. I understand your feelings. Many people will feel the same way. They should get protection for Joe Burrow, and maybe as the draft goes on, they will. But you know better than anybody from LSU, this is a special receiver.
Well, he's a special receiver. He's an X receiver. You can put him out there against the best DBs in the NFL and say, hey, I'm not going to